Tell me, how long did it take?
1 day.
Really? Did it take a day?
Yeah.
Well, it could have taken in a few
A
hours.
few minutes.
Yeah.
It didn't necessarily take the whole day, because you could have bought these things at 9:30 and by 10 o'clock sold them and made your profits.
Yeah.
I want you to compare.
Mm-hmm.
How much did you make in the bank?
0.82.
Well, for the whole year, what was your total in the bank?
Yeah, 300.
And how long did it take you to make that 300 rand in the bank?
A year.
And here you made 392, and how long did it take you?
A day.
So which one of those two do you want?
The second one.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, yeah.
Okay. So here, trading, what did you start with?
5,000.
Can you see it's the same thing?
Yes.
Can I tell you what's the difference? Or can I ask you what's the difference?
One's making me poor, the other one could make me rich.
Okay, that's true. Also, your money in your trading account, it's freely available.
Yes.
This 5,000 rand, can you touch it for a year?
No.
No. So do you want to be in a position where your money's stuck somewhere? Or do you want it
What if he
freely
says
available?
he's not sure? Is it freely available in the bank? He says.
Well, if you put your money in a 32-day call account, how quick can you get that money?
Okay,
32 days.
32 days. You can't make 300 rand interest for the year if you take the money out at any point before that.
Yeah.
So you are stuck for a year.
Yeah.
Interestingly, I've got one with Standard Bank. I put in my money there. I didn't know these other terms and conditions.
Yeah?
I got stuck during the year. I got back and said, I want my money. I'm stuck now, as you promised. I said, yeah, we'll give you your money. But remember, I must charge you 400 rands for breaking the contract. It's a penalty.
Because you want the money early.
Because I want the money early. It's a contra account.
So you had a
for
a time period.
Then you're actually paying them in.
Yeah, I have to pay them.
Yeah.
Pay penalties, yeah.
Okay.
Paid them.
So let me continue with these 5 questions so that we have a bit of a sequence with the closing. So tell me, what can a guy like you do with 392 rand a day rather than 300 rand for the year?
You can actually go for a massage daily.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do
say-
more.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, a lot more.
Okay. Now let me just explain this to you. This is not what's going to close the person and make them pay you money for this. 392 rand does not make anyone excited. So how we make people excited is in the following way.
Yeah.
I say to the person, okay, let me show you something interesting. Let's say you can make 392 rand per day. Okay? How many working days is there in a week?
21.
No, in a
Oh,
week.
sorry, 7.
Working days.
Yeah, 5. Sorry, I'm with you. I'm just trying to get the notes down.
Okay.
Yeah, 5.
So let's say I can make 392 rand per day. So I take 392 times by 5 days. How much money will I make for the week?
Just type that in, right?
392 times 5.
1,960.
1,960 PW
Per week.
per week.
How many weeks in a year?
Well, before we go there,
I think.
I once again say, okay, let me show you. If I can make 392 per day, how many working days in a month?
21.
Okay. So take 392 times 21. How much am I making per month?
8,232 per month.
Per month.
More than double.
Okay.
Times by 12.
All right.
Yeah.
If I want to see for the year,
98,784 per year.
Sorry, what was the previous amount there?
0.82. 300.
392 times 21 working days was 8,232. Yeah. Don't forget to put the rand sign in front of 8,000. And then if you take that per month, you multiply it by 12,
divide by 12 months.
Gives you how much for the year? It will give you 98,784
So I'd just like to ask you something.
per annum. Put the per annum in there. Yes.
Do you think with that amount you could reach your dreams and goals?
Yes. Wasn't that a nice close? Wasn't that a nice close? Okay.
All goes back to the dreams and goals.
There we are. And he's got his page with the dreams and goals there. And now he can say to the client, so with this kind of money, can you start doing this? Can you start doing that? Can you start doing that?
Yeah.
What is the definition of money?
1 year you can
Dreams
buy your
and
car.
goals.
Okay, but you still haven't seen the magic trick. Can I show you the knockout blow?
Yes.
Are you ready for the knockout blow?
Yeah.
Okay, so 98,000 Rand can do a lot more for you than 300 bucks.
Yes.
I mean, do you want to put your 5 grand in the bank and make 300 Rand? Or do you want to put 5,000 Rand trading and have the potential to make 98,000 bucks? Which one of these two do you want?
Trading.
So can you see I'm now doing the close that Dean did so well.
So what you actually forgot here, sorry for interrupting, is now you add that 5,000. At the end of the month, you're adding that 8,232, which you're adding to that. So that means you've got more trading, you've got more shares, which you're going to double that. And so you're not actually just trading your 5,000 all the time.
True.
Yes.
You've got more money. So it's not going to be 98,000.
Could be
Could
more.
even be more,
Way
yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Everyone there? Okay, now here comes I want to explain this comparison part to you. What we've really done, and then I'll show you the magic bullets. What we've really done in our sales presentation is to say to the guy, this is what you do now. What you do now is you've got your money here.
Yeah.
This is here. This is what you can do.
Yes.
Choose. Do you want to keep your money in the bank and make this money? Or do you want to make this kind of money trading? Choose.
Bank.
What do you want?
I want to trade.
Okay, why are you not trading?
Red one?
Because I don't have the knowledge to trade success.
So what do you need to do?
I need to buy the course.
Oh, excellent. Let's sign you up.
Okay.
Okay. But can I quickly show you the magic bullet one? I'm going to change my pen color to something like pink. I hope people can see it.
Wimpy will see it clearly.
Wimpy will see it clearly. Then I thought you and Dean are gay because every other guy that Wimpy employed was gay. So,
We're just very open-minded.
oh, okay. All right. I think they're hiding it, but let's not talk about all of that here on the recording.
I've got a big closet. I'm like,
There we are. So let me show you the magic bullet now on a serious note. If I go back, Dean, I want to show you this. Let's say we go back to the bank.
Okay.
You don't start with 5 grand. I start with 50 grand. Can you see all I have to do on this piece of paper in a different color pen? Give him a red pen so that he can see it on. Add a 0 to your 5 grand.
Oh, okay. This is the
But it must be in a different color. Add a 0 to 5 grand. If I add a 0 there, then it's no longer 5,300. It becomes 53,000. Am I right? And then my profit is not 300 Rand, it's
3,000.
3,000. And then it's no more 82 cents a day, it's 8 Rand per day.
Okay.
So let me make sure you understand that. Do you understand that 50,000 Rand in the bank will make you 8 Rand 20
Yes.
per day? Do you understand that? Now, most people who look at this, they're going to be unhappy. They don't think ahead. Can I show you something else now? Here comes the magic bullet part. For the bottom block, practical trade, and you have to do it to make it effective in a different color.
Okay.
So remember here, let's say now go to practical trade. I don't start with 5,000, I start with 50. I add a 0, am I right? And then this will not be 5,392, it'll be 53,000, am I right?
Yes.
And my profit won't be 392 a day, it would be 3,920 a day. So then, per week, I'm no longer making 1,960. If I add a 0, what am I making a week?
19,600.
Okay, and what am I making a month?
82,320.
82,000.
320.
And then I'm no longer making 98,784 for the year. What am I making now?
987,000.
It's a million rand, eh? Mother F.
Or just 20,000.
It's adding
You're a
zeros.
millionaire.
So now, Dean, with this kind of money, will you be able to start making your dreams and goals come true?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is this the kind of money that you want to make? Is this going to make you happy?
Yeah.
All right.
And then
Welcome on board. How easy is that? All right. Any questions or comments before I stop the recording at this point in time? Any questions or comments?
How many red pens do you have?
Well, let me tell you something interesting on the recording. If you do the zero thing correct, you will look the person in the eye and their eyes will be glazed over because they are starting to think about
Money.
Dreams and goals.
Putting more money into the
they,
thing.
yes.
Nice things.
Another good closing question is you could say to them at this point, so now that you see the potential of all this money that you can make, what are you going to start with? Do you just have $5,000 to start with, or do you feel you can start with more?
I did that a client just put out, he couldn't believe it.
The question is, did you sign the client? Yes or no?
Yes, I'm still waiting.
And the question is, would you like to sign? I mean, would you like to put more in?
No, the question is,
All
okay,
away. So how much do you
if
want
you
to
can
put
see how much money you want to make, how much do you want to start with? Do you only have that 5,000, or would you have more? How much do you have to start with? Because the moment they start thinking, okay, well, I have more than $5,000, okay, you'll see in their mind they start doing the calculations of what's the potential, man, and then they go crazy.
No, you don't take the calculator away from the client.
No, you never take the calculator away from the client. Actually, I found a calculator on my desk that I use when I present, and I forgot to bring it along. It's a calculator that's A4. You buy it from the Chinese mall.
big ones so the digits are there?
I've seen those, yeah.
Yes,
Good idea.
that's the kind of calculator. The bigger your calculator and the more simple it is, the better. Do not go and see the client with a smart calculator.